If I talk about side hustles or how I managed to make over 100K from content creation, I always get asked one thing, is how do I do this if I don't want to put myself out there? And people are always asking about faceless accounts. Is there any money in faceless accounts right now? Because I built my whole personal brand, like 500,000 followers in a year from posting my face and sharing my experiences. And I think that is the most lucrative way to grow, but equally not everyone has the confidence or not everyone wants to do that. Another option is a faceless account. So I wanted to show you guys a faceless account that I have been growing, which is Frugal Chic Official on Instagram. So I've grown this account to over 50,000 followers in the last 3 months by posting 10 times. And before you say it's only because I have a massive personal brand that is driving people there, yes, of course, when people see the name Frugal Chic, they're going to follow because they know it's Mia. But also, you can see that from these various posts, a lot of people are following from the post. So it has to be to do with what I've posted. And you can see that some of these posts have over 20 million impressions or views. So I want to talk about, how I did this and how you can do it too. So I noticed a trend on my Explore page of all of these really beautiful, aesthetically pleasing carousels. I made carousels of about 7 slides, 1 intro page, 1 outro page, and the most important part, I think, is copywriting. So I didn't even know what copywriting was before I started making content. Like, I knew vaguely what it was, but essentially it's the sales of writing. So to get good at writing persuasively is kind of how I got here. A lot of people hate on these kind of cringy titles. Like, I get so many people hating on my YouTube titles, but you can see that the difference between these 2 YouTube videos, they contain almost the same amount of information, but one of them says how to become disgustingly financially literate, and some people have an issue with like those kind of cringy titles, but you can see how it makes a difference. So if you are trying to make these carousels, there is no point, there's no leverage in just making a generic title like 10 ways to save money. It has to be so specific, and it has to be aspirational, and it has to be related to that niche. And you're probably thinking, how do you monetize? Well, you can monetize in a few different ways. I actually opened up my own separate stand store for this Frugal Chic Instagram, so that when people comment certain things, it drives them to a link. I've even had like my first brand deal opportunity for this, but it didn't really go through. Yes, this is part of my personal brand, but it's a faceless account that I've built. Anyone that has a phone or knows about graphic design or can learn can definitely try and achieve similar results. But yeah, I think that's how I would grow a faceless account in 2026. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and follow for more content.